You look a little roughed up. Should talk to Doc Crocker over at the Mega Surgery Center.
We can talk about guns, or maybe you want to consider something more up close and personal.
I'll take a look, sure.
Self-defense at its best.
Swatter can hit!
You don't live here, you ain't nobody. Got it?
Here to pick up a swatter, right?
Don't walk outside the wall undefended. High quality protection for sale.
Ellie? Are you here?
Nick? Oh God, it's really you.
Well, it's hard to mistake this mug for anyone else.
You keep laughing at death. Someday, death's gonna laugh back.
Not as long as I got a few friends to back me up.
You saved Nick, this agency, and my job. Thank you.
Can we get started on my case?
Oh, of course. There's just a small clerical thing we need to clear up. Here. I know an amount wasn't on the table when you went out to find him, but you deserve a reward. Plus a little something extra. You know, if you're looking for work and don't mind putting on the detective hat, Nick sure could use a new partner.
Whoa. One case at a time, Ellie. Our new friend needs our help first. All right, let's get down to business. Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable.
Non-stop music and all the latest news.
When you're trying to find someone who's gone missing, the devil is in the details. Tell me everything you can, no matter how painful it might be.
We were in a vault when it happened. Vault 111. It was some kind of cryo facility.
You were on ice, huh? More importantly, you were underground, sealed up. It's a lot of obstacles to get through just to take one person. What else can you tell me?
There was a man and a woman. They didn't say much. But I remember they called me the backup.
So we're talking a small team. Professionals. The kind that know to keep their lips tight when they're on the job. Not sure what the backup means, though. Anything else you remember?
My wife was murdered. She was trying to keep them from taking Sean, and they just...
It's okay. You don't need to say anything more.
So, we're talking about a group of cold-hearted killers, but they waited until something went wrong to resort to violence. Anything else you remember?
We're looking for my son, Sean. He's less than a year old. Why would anyone take him?
Good question. Why your family in particular, and why an infant? Someone would be taking on all of his care, and a baby needs a lot of it. Well, that confirms it. This isn't a random kidnapping. Whoever took your kid had an agenda. There's a lot of groups in the Commonwealth that take people. Raiders, super mutants, the Gunners, and of course there's the Institute.
You think raiders might have done this?
I honestly doubt it. They can barely organize themselves, let alone pull off something this complicated.
Wait. Super mutants? What are they?
Big, green, muscles on muscles. In other words, hard to miss. I think we can safely rule them out.
Who were the gunners?
High-end mercenaries. No job too brutal. They're in the running as likely suspects. They wouldn't be the ones pulling the strings.
So you think this Institute is responsible?
Well, they're the boogeymen of the Commonwealth. Something goes wrong, everyone blames them. Easy to see why. Those early model synths of theirs strip whole towns for parts, killing everything in their way. Then you got the newer models, good as human, that infiltrate cities and pull strings from the shadows. Worst of all, no one knows why they do it, what their plan is, or where they are. Not even me. And I'm a synth myself. A discarded prototype, anyway.
You're a prototype?
As far as I know. Never seen any other synth like myself. There's the older ones that are dumb as rocks and all metal, and there's the newer ones that are almost human. I'm somewhere in between.
You don't know anything about them? Really?
Strips or blocks out those memories. And it's not just me. Any synth that gets trashed, left behind, or escapes the Institute has the same problem. Probably some kind of failsafe.
Don't lie to me, Nick. You're one of them. They made you.
Yeah, I've heard it all before. You're a freak. You've got something to hide. Blah, blah, blah. But the truth is, people smart enough to build something like me are smart enough to cover their tracks, and arrogant enough to throw their unwanted trash into the Commonwealth to fend for itself.
Either way, I need to find Sean.
You're right. The speculation is getting us off track. Let's focus on what you saw. What did these kidnappers look like?
The man who killed my wife. He had a handgun. I didn't get a clear look at it. But that sound...
Could have been a large caliber revolver. Huh. I'm starting to get a clearer picture of the kind of man our perp is. Anything more you can tell me?
I'll never forget that voice. Low and rough. Like sandpaper across your face.
Not much to go on, but a tough and commanding voice can get someone pretty far in the violence business. What else?
One of them came right up to me. Bald head. Scar across his left eye.
Wait. It couldn't be. You didn't hear the name Kellogg at all, did you?
Oh, yeah. I heard their names, their home addresses, and where their diary keys are hidden.
All right. Calm down. It's way too big of a coincidence. Ellie, what notes do we have about the Kellogg case?
The description matches. Bald head, scar, reputation for dangerous mercenary work, but no one knows who his employer is.
And he bought a house here in town, right? And he had a kid with him, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. The house in the abandoned West Stands. The boy with him was around 10 years old.
You said he lives here? He's still in town?
They both vanished a while back, if I'm remembering right. But that house is still there. Let's you and I take a walk over to Kellogg's last known address. See if we can snoop out where he went.
Security doesn't really go to that part of town, but you two should still be careful.
I always am. Didn't want Ellie to hear this, but I think you should know. Everything I dug up about Kellogg before his disappearance is bad news. He's more than just a mercenary. He's a professional. Quick, clean, thorough. Has no enemies because they're all dead. Except you. 9 to 1 odds says he's our man. More than just you identifying his distinguishing features. The M.O. is all him as well. Leading a small team to kidnap a baby and leaving one of the parents alive for later? Not many mercs in the Commonwealth can pull that off.
Nick.
Follow me. Let's check out this house Kellogg left vacant.
Hope you enjoyed that last number.
Hey. How you doing, buddy? Hey, boy. Think you can find something for me?
Hey, folks, time for some news. Though,
See if there's any good stuff nearby, boy.
addressing some things than anything else. I'm sure many of you have heard tales of the Railroad. A group working to free synths who are trying to escape the Institute. While it's
Here we
impossible
are.
to say for
Keep an
sure,
eye out, will you?
they
See
may
if I can get this open.
be out there. If so, makes sense that they're keeping a low profile.
That's one heck
It's
of
a
a lock.
dangerous idea and
Something
is
to
met by
hide,
some
Kellogg?
very mixed
Why don't you
reactions
give it a
around
try?
the Commonwealth. I guess if you are out there, good luck.
Lock's
finding
really
it.
strong.
Now here's Ray Smith with
No
right
luck?
behind you, baby.
Guess we'll need to find the key. See that platform in the distance, near the city entrance? That's the elevator to the mayor's office. Why don't you go ask around there? I'll stay here and see if I can jimmy this lock.
Robot serves a food pal.
Here you think Diamond City is a rust bucket. Well, if you don't like it, you ain't gotta stay.
You got a reason for bothering me? Get lost.
You're getting pretty chummy with that reporter, huh? Be careful there. The mayor's got it in for her.
Why doesn't the mayor come out of his office, huh? He's afraid of talking to the press? I bet if I said I was with the Institute, he'd come running.
Do you ever think maybe you could get a man's attention easier if you use softer words, honey? Maybe shout a little less?
Oh, that reminds me of this article I'm writing about the mayor's affair with a certain air-headed blonde. Oh, look who it is. What brings you to the mayor's office, huh?
What are you doing here, Piper?
Nuh-uh. Not until it's in print. You can read all about it in the next issue.
If you are done crowding the reception area, Miss Piper, the mayor needs to make time for more responsible citizens.
I was just leaving anyway.
Hey, Piper.
Heading my way?
You know what? Never mind.
You know where to find me.
Hey, Geneva.
The mayor's receiving visitors as long as they aren't members of the press. Did you need help?
Who do I talk to if I need to find a key to a house that's been locked up?
If you're talking about a property that the city has seized, we only have one on the books. Mr. Kellogg's old house. You'd have to ask the mayor directly if you want the keys.
I'll talk to the mayor then.
He set aside time to talk to petitioners all day. Best of luck.
You hear Travis lately? On the radio? Brother is smooth.
Ah, yes. I remember you. Our new arrival. I wish I was in your shoes, getting to see our glorious city for the first time. How can I help you?
I'm looking for a key to a house in the city. I assume the mayor's office has a copy.
Well, we don't have every key in the city. Where would we put them all? Besides, every citizen in my city has a right to their privacy. Now, if we did have a key, only the owner can ask for it. That's my final word.
Please, Mayor McDonough. This man Kellogg kidnapped my son. I need to find him.
I see. I'm sorry, but however horrible the crimes this Mr. Kellogg may have committed, your word alone isn't hard evidence.
I understand. You have rules. Maybe for the right amount, you can bend them a bit.
What? How dare you? I'm the mayor, for God's sake, not some thug for hire.
So that's it? You're not going to help?
Security is part of what keeps Diamond City above the petty squabbles and misfortunes of the Commonwealth. I can't betray that for anything.
Fine. Thanks for nothing.
I know it's disappointing, but I have to think of all the people of Diamond City, not just the needs of one person.
The Institute? I ain't scared of them. No, really. I swear.
Betty Hutton there with It's a Man. There are some recent rumblings from Good Neighbor. And I do mean that. Rumors are circulating that a major heist was pulled off under the nose of good neighbor's notoriously high-profile mayor, Hancock. Thus far, Diamond City Radio has been unable to confirm the extent of the theft, as Hancock has refused to officially comment. I'm not one to editorialize folks'
That's it.
business. Well, it just seems like a really bad idea. So if you're out there sitting on a pile of ill-gotten gains from Good Neighbor, I highly suggest you keep quiet about it. Just when you thought you were safe from Roy Brown, he's back again. This time, it's good rockin' tonight.
My friends say outside is smell, but you don't smell at all.
I hear you've been asking questions around town. What, Diamond City's doing private things now?
Got the key? All right, let's head in. You do the honors. Let's take a look around. Kellogg must have left something behind. Place seems small to you? Figured a guy like Kellogg would think big. Well, that's one way to hide a room. Now look at this. All of a Merc's favorite things.
Gwinnett stout beer, 44 caliber bullets, and cigars. San Francisco Sunlights.
Interesting brand. Won't lead us anywhere on its own, though.
I wonder if dog meat could pick up the scent.
Say, that's not a bad idea. Some dogs out there in the Commonwealth can track a man for miles. Well, dog meat seems eager for the job. Why don't you let him have a whiff? See if he picks up on the trail. Before you head out, I know this is personal business. If you have to face Kellogg on your own, just say so.
Any words of wisdom?
If Kellogg really is the one who kidnapped your son, then he's dangerous. But so are you. You don't need to be afraid of him or anything else the Commonwealth throws at you.
I don't know. I might need your help on this one, but maybe I should go on my own.
If you need me, just come knocking. If not, then the next time I see you, I hope it's with your son, safe and sound. It's good to be back in Diamond City.
Hey, Valentine.
Time to hit the road?
Let's head out.
Well, all right.
Dog meat. Get the scent, boy. Get Kellogg, boy. Take me to that son of a bitch.
Folks, I'd like to take a moment for something a little more personal. As I'm sure you know all too well, I haven't always been the best at this job. Hey, let's face it, I've been pretty terrible. Thanks to the efforts of a few of my friends, I've decided to change how I look at things, how I live my life. I'd like to just take this opportunity to thank the Vault Dweller for lending me a hand. I really do appreciate it. All right, folks. That's enough sentiment from me.
Kellogg must have stopped.
Let's get it on back to the
Search around, see if we can pick up the trail.
How about some Billie Holiday, folks? This here is crazy, he calls me.
San Francisco Sunlights.
Dog meat pick up the scent
Kellogg's
again?
preferred brand, all right. What do you think, boy? Enough to go on?
Looks like another one of Kellogg's pit stops. Keep your eyes open. Yeah, so long as you're carrying it.
Bloody bandages. Dog meat can track this.
Something?
What do you think, boy? Enough to go on? Hey.
Do something for you? Take a look.
Winona Harris, folks. Let's hope his grandma got the help she needed.
Right. Dog meat's found something. You know the drill.
Now, folks, I'm sure you've all seen or heard about the latest issue of Public Occurrences. Some bold claims by our intrepid reporter.
Gwyneth Stout. One of his creature comforts.
Undetected. Very serious implications. Wouldn't you agree? The mayor's office
Okay,
has,
boy,
of
let's
course,
track him.
issued a statement denying the validity of the article, saying all is well in Diamond City. The mayor himself insists that the fears raised in the article are unfounded. Good to know, I guess. But between you and me, listeners, I'm gonna keep my eyes open just to be on the safe side. Well, never a dull moment here at Diamond City Radio. Now let's hear from Bob Crosby with Happy Times. This is a favorite of yours truly. It reminds me that life is as happy as you're willing to make it.
Someone should make use of it.
Attention, assailant. Lower your weapons immediately.
What already happened here?
Tracking known mercenary. Exercise extreme caution. Alert. Critical signs.
What have we here?
Alert. Error. Critical system corrupt. I can't feel my legs.
What happened here?
Error. Operator deceased. Threat level Omega. He killed us.
What still on track. Hopefully he's not much further. Close. I can feel it. Look around.
What do you think, boy? Was this our man? We gotta stick together, pal. At least until we find Kellogg. Is this the place? Is he in here, boy?
I knew dog meat would sniff our man out. Let's you and I take it from here. Give our four-legged friend a break.
Hope you enjoyed that one. Warren Smith with Uranium Rock. Folks, I'd like to take a moment for something a little more personal than usual. As I'm sure
Everything
you know
okay, boy?
well, I haven't always been the best at this job. Hey, let's face it, I've been pretty terrible.
Don't worry, dog meat. Just saying hello.
I've decided to change how I look at things, how I live my life. I'd like to just take this opportunity to thank the Vault Dweller for lending me a hand. I really do appreciate it. All right, folks. That's enough sentiment from me for today. Let's get it on back to the music, shall we? Ella Fitzgerald was not, I repeat, not.
Pumping. Not doing them much good at this point.
Hey.
Go on. On.
Heads up.
What's the what do you need?
Your thoughts?
Our man is in there somewhere.
Oh, nothing.
Suit yourself. Hello? What are you hiding?
Chained on the other side.
Movement detected. Curious. By order of the Institute. To be destroyed.
It would appear my target has disappeared.
Nice.
Hope you enjoyed that last number.
Scanning.
Now here's the latest. Reports suggest a chem deal gone bad outside Diamond City. Details are scarce, but it sounds like whatever happened.
Excellent.
Violent. While there's no official connection, it has been noted that Diamond City resident Henry Cook went missing at approximately the same time. If we're able to verify any further details of this story, we'll pass it on.
Sensor reading detected.
Just another day in the Commonwealth, huh, folks? Here's a classic from Danny Kaye.
Why are you hiding?
I wasn't alone. No enemy detected.
Are you attempting an ambush?
Appears to be nothing. Perhaps my sensors need calibration. Movement detected. Curious. Actuator damaged. Going up.
You must die now, human. An enemy may be utilizing stealth. How interesting. Secure facility. Infiltrated. Termination required.
Got it.
Capabilities. Fascinating. You cannot escape detection for long.
Going down. Engaging hostile life form. Intruder infiltrated. Eliminating hostile.
You're almost live from Diamond City. I'm your host, Travis. Next is Crazy He Calls Me by Billie Holiday.
Danger. Defending. Fort Hagen is under Institute authority. Terminating intruder. Please reveal yourself.
Yeah, if it isn't my old friend, the frozen TV dinner. Last time we met, you were cozying up to the peas and apple cobbler. Sorry, your house has been a wreck for 200 years, but I don't need a roommate. Leave. Never expected you to come knocking on my door. Gave you 50-50 odds of making it to Diamond City. After that, figured the Commonwealth would chew you up like jerky.
Is someone present? Look, you're pissed off, I get it, I do. But whatever you hope to accomplish in here, it's not gonna go your way.
Kellogg has ordered your termination.
Hope you enjoyed that last number. Diamond City wouldn't be possible without the help of some wonderful businesses here in town. Commonwealth weaponry. It's a dangerous world out there. Protect yourself. Protect your family. Louis Jordan is next with an upbeat tune that, well, let's be honest, it's a little passive-aggressive, don't you think?
Nice. Yes.
Hostile sensor reading detected.
Engaging at minimal distance. Distance closed. Engaging. Fort Hagen is under Institute authority. Terminating intruder. CQB protocol engaged. Kellogg's security.
You got guts and determination. It's admirable. But you are in over your head in ways you can't possibly comprehend.
Detecting hostile.
It's not too late. Stop. Turn around and leave. You have that option.
Hacking this is beyond me. That's it. Bingo. Yes.
You just heard 3 Sons here on Diamond City Radio. There are some recent rumblings from Good Neighbor, and I do mean that as something of a pun. Rumors are circulating that a major heist was pulled off under the nose of Good Neighbor's notoriously high-profile mayor, Hancock. Thus far, Diamond City Radio has been unable to confirm the extent of the theft, as Hancock has refused to officially comment. I'm not one to editorialize, folks, but this... well, it just seems like a really bad idea. So if you're out there sitting on a pile of ill-gotten gains from Good Neighbor, I highly suggest you keep quiet about it.
Yes.
Ruminating on...
Okay, you made it.
Here are the heat spots.
I'm just up ahead. My synths are standing down. Let's talk. And there he is. Most resilient man in the Commonwealth. Fine. I thought I had that honor. we are. Funny, huh? You came a long way. Let's hear it.
You murdering, kidnapping psychopath! Give me my son! Give me Sean! Now!
Right to it then, huh? Okay, fine. Your son Sean. Great kid. Little older than you may have expected. But I'm guessing you figured that out by now. But if you're hoping for a happy reunion, ain't gonna happen, pal. Your boy's not here.
Fuck you, Kellogg.
Let him go. Your time's done. Your son is exactly where he belongs. He's home. In the Institute.
So where is it, huh? This Institute. How do I get there?
Haven't you been paying attention? You don't find the Institute. The Institute finds you. You open the closet, it's just a closet. You can never find the monster that hides inside. Not until it jumps out at you. But I think we've been talking long enough. We both know how this has to end. So, you ready?
I'm going to make you suffer.
Attacking human.
You came a long way. Let's hear it.
Where is my son? Where is Sean?
Pal, I'm just a puppet like you. My stage is a little bigger, that's all. Sean's a good kid. Bit older than you expected, am I right? But he's doing great. Only, he's not here. He's with the people pulling the strings.
Really? Yeah.
So. Let's, talk.
Using that garbage is a good way to Bastard won't be hurting anyone else. We should take a look around, get all the intel this place can hide.
all this tech, you were barely human. Excellent.
So, the Institute was the puppet master all along. Damn. Even I don't know where they are. And they built me.
Oh, Mr. Metal for Hands doesn't know how to get back to the factory?
No, I skipped that part of the orientation film while they were busy pulling me apart and putting me back together again. We're in the weeds here. Time to take a step back. Bring in some fresh eyes. Only person I know willing to snoop up the Institute's tail feathers is Piper, the reporter in Diamond City. I say we head her way. Talk this through.
Diamond City it is.
Hey, chin up. I know the night just got darker, but it won't last forever.
intentions are peaceful. We are the Brotherhood of Steel.
Deep into that darkness, I stood there, wondering, fearing.
Hey.
I'll see what I can do. What do you need?
Your thoughts?
Flying that ship into the heart of the Commonwealth. Mark my words. The Brotherhood's here to start a war.
Nothing else for now.
All right. The airport, huh? You sure you want to waltz through Brotherhood HQ with a synth at your side?
Excuse me.
This area is off limits to civilians. I order you to stand down and tell me what you're doing here, immediately.
I was hoping to track down the owners of that huge airship.
Well, you found us. And since this is a military installation, this is the closest you're gonna get to her.
I understand. I'm ex-military myself.
Really? Well, then you might just be in luck. With your experience, you might actually fit in with the Brotherhood. We're always looking to add a few more brothers and sisters to our ranks, if you think you have what it takes.
I'm not interested.
You're not? That's too bad. Tell you what, if you ever change your mind, head over to the Cambridge police station and look for Paladin Dance. Maybe he'll be more convincing than I am. I promise you won't regret it.
Excuse me.
If you want to join up, head over to the Cambridge police station.
Back off, civilian. Make your way to the Cambridge police station if you want to join up. Discuss me.
Not much of a sight yourself.
Heard you got a new assignment.
Yeah, research patrol.
babysitting field scribe. Prestigious.
Hey.
Recruitment. Head over to the Cambridge police station.
You see that big blimp? It's the Brotherhood of Steel. Why are they here?
You won't believe what's in the next issue. Just you wait.
Nat.
Ain't got nothing better to do?
Well, well. Nikki Valentine walks into my office for a change.
What can I say, Piper? You, me, and hard luck all seem to run together like acid rain down an old sewer.
You, including your client here in that analogy? So, you two are finally letting me in on this little case of yours. What's the story?
Kellogg kidnapped my son, handed him over to the Institute. I'm going to find them and make them regret what they've done to me.
The Institute. Oh boy. I've been investigating these creeps for over a year now. The Commonwealth's boogeyman. Feared and hated by everyone.
True enough.
Sometimes they snatch people in the middle of the night, and sometimes they leave old synths behind to remind us that they're out there, but to this day, there's one thing nobody really knows.
Where the Institute actually is. Or how to get in.
Exactly. But there's one person who has to know, right? The guy who just handed them Sean.
Kellogg. Huh.
You read my mind. He had to have a way in and out.
Yeah, but we both know he's not exactly available for a chat and coffee.
Because he's in hell. Where he belongs.
So, a murderer and a kidnapper gets his brains blown out by an avenging parent. Huh. Be a great ending if we didn't still have the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth to solve.
Doesn't matter what he knew. I'd kill him again in a heartbeat.
Gets his brains blown out. Huh. His brains. You know, we may not need the man at all.
You're talking crazy here, Nick. Got a fault in the old subroutines?
Look, there's a place in Good Neighbor called the Memory Den. Relive the past moments in your mind as clear as the day they happened. If anyone could get a dead brain to sing, it'll be Dr. Amari, the mind behind the memories.
I hope you're right, Nick.
Let's see. I guess we're gonna need a piece of Kellogg's brain. Enough gray matter to bring to Amari and find out if this is going to work.
Jesus, Nick. Gross. Seriously?
I know it's grisly, but what choice do we have? We got no leads, nothing. That old Merc's brain just might have all the secrets we need to know.
Actually, I think I already have something. Kellogg had this thing attached to his head.
Cybernetics, huh? We may have just won the lottery.
Whether we're riding this crazy brain train or not, we can't all go running across the Commonwealth, so... Who's coming with you?
I have to go to the memory den either way if I'm going to introduce you to Omari. But if you want to head there together, just say so.
Anything else you can tell me about the memory den?
It's in Good Neighbor, a little slice of trouble northeast a ways. The memory den ain't just a fancy name, it's literal. A lot of people give up all their caps just to relive the good parts of their lives. Over and over. But not us. We're gonna try to dive deep into someone else's mind. I can meet you there, or we can head out together.
I'll head out with Piper. We'll meet you there, Nick.
Sounds good. You two stay out of trouble. Don't worry. We're gonna get your boy back. Just a few more steps.